Welcome to a video that is very special because it's the first video that is actually about something, that is here to teach you something. The other day, a friend of mine, Sebastian Filippi, shout out to Sebastian, please subscribe his channel. He came to my house and asked me whether I could explain to him how to harmonize melodies. Apparently he and his wife sing together, which is a really cool thing. And he wanted to find out how to find cool melodies that suit the original melody and adds harmonic interest. And I taught him a little bit about chords and melodies and the way the melody and the chord are related. I'm going to try the same thing with you now. For that, I picked a music example that you know if you know the channel. It's the song Flowers by Miley Cyrus, and more precisely, the verse, because its melody is very plain and clear. Let's look at the melody for Miley Cyrus's Flowers together with the chords. This is it. We have got one line, one melody line that consists of 3 notes. It's C, B and A. The underlying chord is A minor. The same line gets then harmonized with D minor. Then we have a tiny twist in the melody, C, A, B, G, E. This is all there is. Now, what I told Sebastian is that, first of all, you have to determine whether the melody is already part of the chord, and my guess was that in 95% of pop music that will be the case. So, if we look at this again, we will find that the A is of course in the A minor chord, it's the 1, but it's also in the D minor chord. Here it's the 5. Then we have the B, that's also the 3 of G major. And the E is also the 3 of C major in that case. Now you will have realized that I haven't really mentioned the notes before. That's because those are called fancy notes and are not really the important, the rock solid notes. So I only looked at the rock solid notes. Then I told Sebastian that, well, once you know that A is the melody note and the underlying chord is the A minor chord, that means that you can actually sing one of the remaining chord notes and harmonize this. So I said, why not pick the C? If the melody is in the original, then I want to land on the C when Miley, in that case, sings the A. I will play the melody with the piano while singing the harmony. That's harmony. That's vocal harmony. And I said, well, if we look at the movement of those fancy notes, then why not say we want to mirror that movement in the harmony? So I said, well, we start on the C, that's also part of the A major chord. The harmony is always over the actual melody, so why not take the E that is also part of that chord? And then I said, well, we go from C to B, so it would only be logical to go from E to D in the harmony. That is music. Now the problem is that we have a chord change, and that means that if we want to do the same thing again, that the C note is not a chord tone anymore, because chord tones are D, F and A. That means that we have to change the C, and the closest thing that we can get out of the D minor chord is the D. So I said to Sebastian, well, if the original line was be-dee-doo, why not do be-dee-doo when we go to the D minor chord? See? And we could do that for the other chords as well. We could talk about different ways to harmonize your vocals, such as thinking in chords and not so much in melody. Or I could just leave it here, tell you about a new sale. Apparently it's Independence Day somewhere and Canada Day in another place. Apparently, the almost but not quite complete guide to songwriting is on sale. Once again, you can get it for $299 or euros depending on your zone. Please make sure, if you haven't bought the course yet, to get your copy of the almost but not quite complete guide to songwriting. Get over 52 hours of insane knowledge about everything there is to know when it comes to songwriting. Me and my very good friend and the landlord of this place, Henning Pauli, have made this course. It's really good. Please buy the course and never feel insecure when watching one of my nerdy videos again, because suddenly you will understand all about modulation, modal interchange, chord tone melodies, and so on. Get the songwriting course, get it now, go.